Welcome back to the show. Let's meet our next guest from the fall, 50 Shades of Grey, and the new thriller series, The Tourist. It's Jamie Dornan, ladies and gentlemen. Jamie, looking good. OK. We've got the lovely Shalom here. She's been charming us here in the studio, and together, the two of you are in The Tourist. Who do you both play in it? What's your character called?
My character's called The Man.
Oh, so we don't really get a name?
Well, that's not me withholding information from you. That is part of the whole exploration of the show, and this character is an Irish guy in the middle of the Australian outback. He's finds himself knocked off the road in quite a violent way by a big truck, wakes up in hospital, has no memory, and we spent 6 hours piecing together who this guy was, why he was there.
And who do you play? What's the name of your character?
I play a character called Lucy, and she is a waitress working in the outback who meets the man and decides to help him on his journey of figuring out who he is, hopefully before his past catches up to him. You're, like, grinning at me. I'm, like, so... I'm laughing at how weird this is.
It's such a nightmare with this show, like, spoiler-wise. It's so hard to talk about it, but I'm proud of you, Shalom. You did pretty well there.
Yeah. And Shalom, you're playing an Australian woman in it.
I am, yeah.
So you're dipping back into the Australian accent that presumably you picked up in your teens.
I hope so. Well, I mean, me and Danielle, who's the other female lead in the show...
She's the policewoman, yeah?
She's the policewoman,
amazing,
Helen. So we both have been living away from Australia for the last few years, and so the two of us actually had to have an accent coach. And we'd been hired as these Australian leads that didn't really have Australian accents anymore. I sounded too British and she sounded too American, so it's a bit embarrassing. But yeah, hopefully we sound Australian.
Well, it sounded Australian to me, but did Australians, could they pick up on things you were doing slightly wrong or differently to how they would sound?
Yeah, I mean, one person in the crew actually came up to me and was like, "Oh, so you're British in this as well, right?" And I was like, "Oh, no, I'm not supposed to be," but yeah.
I mean, it's a really, even the first episode, which I've seen, is amazingly tense, trying to work out what's going to happen next in it. And there's a lot of action in it as well. Are you someone who do your own stunts in these kind of productions? Yeah,
I'm pretty good about that, you know. I do as much of my own stunts as you can, but I guess, you know, there's an insurance aspect, there's also a timing aspect, scheduling.
So you had a stuntman then who doubled for you?
I had a few. I got a bit of grief actually. I had like 5 or 6 like doubles of me. There's like one just for driving. There's one just for running. There's one for... No, this isn't because I can't drive or I can't run. It's because I
just want to point out, Jamie does all his own walking in the show.
A walking double.
We should have a look at a clip. Let's look at a clip. Rather than the clip, I'm going to show you the trailer because I think it captures it really brilliantly. As I said, this shows, by the way, on the BBC on the 1st of January at 9 p.m, and I think it's going to be one of those shows that we all get gripped by. Look at this. It's called The Tourist.
Why would somebody want me dead? You're looking for an Irishman.
Are you sure you want to know who you really are?
It's 9 when the clock says 10. This girl won't wait for the night.
You're awake. Sir, can you tell me your name?
You've got, like, amnesia.
Yeah.
That is awesome!
It looks great, doesn't it?